Hi, everybody. My name is Devon Kuehne. I'm with the UN Foundation. Thanks so much to everyone for being here today. This is quite the tagline there, the Holy Grail of data. No pressure at all with this. Let's go ahead and go to the next slide. Today I'm here to talk to you about My World, which is a new platform that the UN and the UN Foundation are working on together. I'm here to tell you a little bit about what it is, how you can get involved, and then really challenge you to do something with this power. So what if you were this guy? I mean, you can be Psy if you want, doing Gangnam Style, but I'm specifically talking about Secretary General Ban Ki-moon. What if you were Ban Ki-moon and the entire world is looking at you for answers? How would you solve them? How would you decide what the global agenda is going to be for the next 15, 20, 25, 30 years? Possibly you would do what Ban Ki-moon is doing and not just go to this room. Perhaps you wouldn't just go to this chamber. Perhaps you would do things a little bit differently, and you would look to people like yourself. You would look to your friends, you would look to family, you would look to cousins and relatives and friends of friends of friends living all across the world, and you would ask them, what is most important to you? What is happening in your world, and what do you see happening in the world around you, be it locally or internationally, that you think we should be doing differently? And that's really where My World comes in. This is a global survey that the UN has put out where we're asking normal citizens like you to get involved, to go online, and to actually vote. There's a whole list of 16 different priorities, and we're asking you to really look at these issues and curate which ones you think are most important. Now, it's hard on the whole spectrum of international problems really to pick which one. So we're asking you to pick 6. You can add in ones if you think we're missing any, but it's a whole gamut of issues that the world is facing right now, and we want you to help us determine which ones we should be focusing on as a global community. So there's 1.5 million people that have already voted, but there's 7 billion people in the world. And so we need tons of help getting this message out. We want people like you to vote. We want people like your friends to vote. You can be like these people who are actually working and rallying around the jobs crisis. You can be like these young girls that actually want gender equality and education. You could want sanitation. You could want good governance. You could want energy. All of these issues are things that you need to solve and that we as a global community need to come together to solve, and that you can actually take this message up to the UN by going to myworld2015.org. And what we want you to do now, I think we're coming around with paper, perhaps, but if not, we are asking you to think about how you can actually change the world, what you're going to do today to get more people involved, and really how you're going to help us get this message out. So we're hoping you write down how I'm going to change the world, how you're going to get your friends involved, how we should be putting this message out, and then take a selfie of yourself with a Post-it. Be sure to give these back to us. We'll be collecting them, actually using this information, and then we encourage you to again go online and actually vote and spread the word and post your tweets at myworld2015. And I do want to emphasize the fact that you may be asking, well, what's Ban Ki-moon actually going to do with our votes? Is he actually going to take action on this? It's a fair question. But what we can tell you is that the General Assembly Week is happening in September in the next few months, and we will be taking all of the outcomes from this voting and actually presenting it to Secretary General Ban Ki-moon and to the permanent representatives that are in New York, and actually letting them know that people in Nairobi feel this way, people in Uganda feel this way, people in Australia feel this way, and actually ensuring that your vote actually goes somewhere and it's just not lost online. It is actually being presented to the UN and the people that can actually take your opinions and do something about it. So thanks so much, everybody. We appreciate you being here.